Hey guys, welcome to my new channel, Fit Living Inspired. I am Mel, nice to meet you. I am starting this new channel and I'm so excited to be doing this. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time and I'm finally getting to it. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right in. So, I was listening to this podcast from Abraham Hicks, and I am super into law of attraction, and I love Abraham Hicks' teachings because they're so inspiring, informative, uplifting, and they always help me get back into alignment whenever I feel a little bit derailed. And the other day I was going on a walk near our place and I was just kind of daydreaming about all of these things that I wanted to do, and I get so excited just to think about just what dreams I have, what goals and aspirations, what kind of impact I want to have on this world. And I started to kind of feel myself, and I usually do kind of get this way a little bit, it comes up, but I start to think like, how am I going to get all this done? Like, it's a little bit too much. Like, the dream feels a little bit too heavy almost. Like, I don't know if I can get it all done. But this podcast came on and it talked about exactly that. When we want feels too big to receive. So, I wanted to talk about that with you today because I got a little bit of some answers from that and answers from other podcasts and things that I want to throw in as extra tips and stuff like that. So the reason why you kind of we get derailed is because when we're at this point and our dreams are like way over here, we kind of look at that gap in between, and when we do, sometimes we pause and that old belief system can kind of step in at that point and start to kind of derail us or put up a roadblock with our thinking, because our momentum with thinking about what we want is so going, it's flowing, it feels really good, we're really excited about it, and then when we see the distance that it takes to get there, it's just wait, we get that little feeling. So when that happens, what Abraham's advice was, take it one step at a time. It's not like a really big crazy tip or answer really, but we just need to focus on the first satisfying thought first. So it has to be something that feels satisfying to you, that there's little to no resistance about. So something that feels like you can accomplish that. Because we don't want it to cause some kind of oh, I can't do that, or oh, that's going to be hard. That's the resistance I'm talking about. It has to feel doable and easy to us. Another thing, or actually I'll tell you an example, and I have some notes here that I'm reading from, so that's why I'm looking down a little bit. So an example is, personally, is me starting this channel. So I have these dreams about my business and stuff, and honestly starting my channel is kind of a one step with that, but even that step, starting this whole thing, it's taken me so long, because I'm kind of been a perfectionist about it and just really haven't it seemed like a big thing, and it's anyway. So starting this channel, I thought how do I make it easy and fun? And you'll hear me on this channel talk about easy and fun. I'm gonna repeat that so many times because that is one of my philosophies pretty much now. Okay, so how do I make it easy and fun? So this is kind of where my thought process was going with that. So I know that it's already fun because the topics that I'll be talking about are what I'm already super passionate about. So that is gonna be easy. Number two, I already write down and take so many notes on all of these things that I'm like interested in, that basically tells me that I have topics and I have content that I can share, that I find super helpful to me, and I know that it will be helpful to someone out there who might need or want to hear it. So another thing also is that I can organize all of those notes and all of those topics and content things. So I can do that. I can do that in a blog or a newsletter, and then I can take that blog or newsletter and then just talk to the camera like right now. I can do that. There's not really that much resistance in that whole process. So that's my example. All right, and then the next thing, when you find the first thing that you can think of and enjoy thinking of that doesn't have like hardly any resistance, hopefully maybe it would be better, it would be no resistance, is you just go from there. Do that, and then the next thing, and then the next thing, and so forth. And then also, it is the journey anyway that is what is meant to be enjoyed, not the destination. The journey getting there is the unfolding of all the beautiful, magical things getting you to what you want. So you really, again, just want to make that journey easy and fun. The next point is that getting derailed doesn't have to necessarily be or feel like a no to your goal or your dream. You need to just lose that pressure. It's not the pressure of getting it all done at once. It's just the one step at a time. So just lose the pressure, basically. The next point is that you can also, and this is something that really I just learned, and it was a big epiphany, you can always change direction. You can always change direction. Like when you start with the first thing and you're afraid of like, oh wait, what if it's not the right first thing? It can always change. You either win, you either accomplish that thing and then go to the next thing you were thinking that you were going to go to anyway, or you learn from it somehow and grow from it somehow. Another thing that Abraham says a lot is that you can never, I think I'm paraphrasing and I might butcher it, but you can never get it wrong and you can never get it done. So that to me just means that you have only opportunity to grow and learn and improve. That's what that means. So yeah. And then number 3 is, the third point that I'm making is to get into receiving mode. So this is again what to do when we feel like what we want is too big to receive. And this is another thing that I was just like, okay, she talks about getting in receiving mode a lot. So what does that mean? How do you do that? And I hope you know what receiving mode is. Basically, it's just like getting to the point where your thoughts aren't derailing your manifestations, like where that resistance is coming in. You want clear thought, like positive thought, so you can receive from the universe. You don't want to be putting up resistance and roadblocks. That's receiving mode. You want to get your antennas clear and working so that you can transmit and get all of the goodness. Okay, anyway, so the way to do that, she says this a lot too. Number 1, meditate. And the reason why is because meditation gets us at this like level zone. I kind of picture it like this is our thoughts. Our thoughts are level, not tipping down like negative, or they're sliding down in the opposite direction where we don't want to go. They're just level, okay? Just getting our mindset level. And then from that point, once we stop the momentum of like going down, we get level, then we actually have the ability to change the direction and have positive thoughts. The next thing is to feel satisfaction now. And what I mean by that is, it's pretty clear. feeling satisfied by everything that you have and that you are right now. And number 3 is gratitude. So this is kind of like the satisfaction thing, being satisfied right now. Be satisfied with where you are. So talking about the gap again, like you're over here, you have to be satisfied with where you are right now so that you can receive and enjoy all the things to get you to where you want to go. So be satisfied right here and you will get all of the things. It will all happen for you. It will. So yeah, like being happy right now, okay, I have a channel set up. I don't have any videos yet, but I'm really happy that I have a channel set up. I'm really happy that I got my LLC name thing solidified. I'm really happy that I got all my social accounts set to business, that I can just start filming on my phone because that's all I have right now. And I'm really satisfied that there's YouTube that I can learn for like video editing and stuff. I'm so satisfied. I really am so satisfied with where I am right now. Then the third thing is gratitude. So this could actually be like saying thank you out loud or in your head and just being grateful. So like today, I usually have to, whenever I go anywhere, I have to pull out of the same spot all the time, and there is a red light, and it's kind of hard to get out of there. And today, there was no traffic there, and it was just really easy. I was able to just, ride on red in Texas and just get on my way. So I did, and I was just like, thank you. In my car, I was like, thank you. I said it out loud, which, by the way, another thing that you can do that's really awesome because words are powerful. Do good, happy self-talk in the car when no one can hear you to think that you're crazy. You can scream at the top of your lungs, thank you, I am amazing, the world is amazing, everything. You can just do that in the car, okay? So I started just say thank you out loud. Like I even start saying thank you to my water in the morning. And then the next thing is holding that vibration. So this is kind of what I've got out of holding that vibration. The first thing you can do is really just relax. So get yourself in a relaxed state. Like try to find more ways to relax in your day. So if it's like hot tea or warm lemon water in the morning, if it's the meditation, little things like that. Like in my morning routine now, I do Palo Santo sage, and it gets me in this whole state of like, oh my God, this is a brand new day, and there's only positivity around me. I am full of blessings and light and just radiate that all around me. Everything that I see is beautiful and that kind of stuff. The next thing is visualize it. So what you're wanting to happen or to do or experience, just visualize it happening like as beautifully as possible. Daydream about it. It's so fun to think about what things will look like and getting our creative juices flowing, because that's how anything manifests in the first place. You have to think about it and visualize it first. And then the next thing is feeling. So, and usually this happens anyway when you visualize, you kind of get these like emotions, but we want to make sure that those emotions are in the right place. So when you're visualizing all this positive stuff, let yourself feel the positive emotions associated with that. And this makes me think of that Wayne Dyer book, Wishes Fulfilled. You have to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. So that feeling is an even stronger vibration, is like an amplification of that vibration. So if you want to feel happy, if you want to feel satisfied, if you want to feel abundant, beautiful, in shape, feel what that feels like right now, and that's going to help you stay in that receiving mode. And then the final thing, number 4, enjoy the unfolding. So the universe, because you had received that thought idea that you want to experience, that dream, because you have received it, that means the universe is going to be making that happen for you. It's already gathered the cooperative components to make that happen. So, when you're relaxing and visualizing and feeling, then you just you get this, you're in that receiving mode and you're holding that, you get this kind of clarity, and ideas and things kind of continue to start coming to you. Again, law of attraction. When you get in that state, then you just enjoy the unfolding of it by staying in that receiving mode as much as possible and expecting it all to happen. It is already coming to you, and then yeah, just enjoy the process of it unfolding, because again, it is the journey, and it's just making it easy and fun. So there you go. That is all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and these will get better as I go along, and I'll learn how to edit and all that stuff, but this is just me learning and getting it out there and taking one step at a time, just like what this video is about. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day and all of your dreams come true. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.